Up, guys? I am Eli. This is episode 20, the Jerry and Eli Show. I'm Eli. Jerry is on his way. He woke up. Let me see. I can tell you exactly how many minutes ago. He woke up 6 minutes ago. He woke up. So he's gonna be here. He's gonna be here. Use code DONGS64. Dongs like dingers. 64 for the date. $5 off your first month of heavyhittermedia.net/Discord. That expires at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time tonight. Eli is not short for Elliot. Eli is not short for Alicia. Yeah, Jerry just woke up. He's going to be here. He's going to be here. Eli is short for Elijah. Best game to bet on two bases. I don't know if it's game by game. There are players by players, I think, is how I would do that. What does Jerry say to you when he wakes up after missing a show? He's going to be here. He's not going to miss it. He usually says sorry and then whatever. On the all right, don't start that. Don't start that, Sean. Come on. What else did I miss? Bullpens for Toronto and Brewers give up a lot of home runs this season. Yes. Those are two bullpens that are struggling. Rowdy Tellez, not a guy I really bet on, but maybe. I feel good about today. Samsonite. Are we really almost to 800 subs? We are. That's cool. That is pretty cool. You guys should subscribe to the channel if you have not already. It'd be nice to hit 1,000. That would be a cool number to hit. Mic up slightly. Easton, can you do a little bit of that? I can turn it up a little on my end, but probably not much. Probably not much. What's the beer today? I'll show you. Just 1 second. Yeah, I'm cranked, bud. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, I just got one. Forgot. Got a new one. Garage beer. Never heard of it. I don't ever see beer on clearance. I went to Meijer. They had like a one of their like center aisle things, like center shelving unit things in the middle of like the back of the aisle with alcohol that was on sale. Never seen this before. So I got a 15 pack of these for like $13. I'm not going to tell you it's good. I'm not going to tell you that. But it's not bad. Like it's probably better than Coors Light. And cheaper if you get it on sale like I did. But favorite for the plus 200, plus 300, right? Yeah, I haven't bet that yet. I'm probably going to. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Soda or Judge, I think maybe both. But let's jump into the games and just Jerry can catch up maybe when he gets here. Or should we? You guys, what do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to down it? No, I don't have a drinking problem. I'm not just going to down it. Cincinnati Brewery, the garage beer with lime. See, they had that. I'm not a big lime guy. They had that also on sale, but I'm not a big lime in my beer guy. You know what I mean? It is beer. It says, what does it say? It says beer flavored beer on it, which I think is kind of interesting. Maybe I have to beer flavored beer. Holy cow, Royce is coming back tonight. Yes. So is Luis Robert Jr. I don't think I'm going to bet him against Shote, but that makes me happy. Hey, appreciate you, Roman. Thank you guys for being here. First of all, if you haven't noticed, I am kind of just stalling a little bit, buying Jerry some time to get here. Brandon, you're cute too. What should we talk about? Do you want to just jump into the games and make Jerry catch up when he gets here? Do you want to talk some UFC? I haven't dug into the golf tournament this weekend. How about Conor McGregor? Probably sounds like maybe injured or something. I was supposed to fight the end of June. I will be shocked. If Conor McGregor fights the end of June. I will be also surprised if he ever fights in the UFC again, to be honest with you. It's like the Velveeta of beer. Garage beer is? Interesting. UFC had they International Fight Week. They had this fight card that had Conor McGregor on it, and that was pretty much it. Like there's some Joseph just yapping. Yeah, I'm just yapping. Thank you, Nolan, for subscribing. Just there's some okay scraps on that card, but not really. There's not a whole lot else on UFC 303 International Fight Week. Supposed to be like one of the major events for the UFC, and if Conor McGregor isn't on that card, that's tough. UFC 303. Let me read it to you. Jamal Hill, Carlos Olberg. I don't care about that fight personally. Myra Buena Silva, Macy Chiasson. Jamal Hill, Khalil Roundtree would have been okay. fun fight. Not really hardcore fan. Um, unmute that, and then go back to Streamlabs and mute the browser source, and then you're only using. Well, you'll figure it out. But as soon as Jerry comes in, it's going to be live. That should fix it, as long as the output on is the same as the. Okay, check. Is it back, chat? Done. All right, we got it. So you're gonna have to mute. You're gonna have to mute Jerry's browser source too. We're hearing everything coming out of your computer now. So I think we're good. All right. What the hell are we talking about? Conor McGregor sucks. What I was talking about is that fight card sucks. Whatever. I do think if Conor McGregor fights Michael Chandler, I think he's gonna win that fight because it's gonna look huge. Let's talk about baseball. I don't know if Jerry's gonna show up or not, but sorry about that, guys. Easton unplugged his headphones or something, and then everything broke. It's okay though. I'm sure he feels bad about it. It's okay, Easton. We'll figure it out. Seth Lugo, Tristan McKenzie, Kansas City Royals, Cleveland Guardians. I almost said Indians. That's weird. I haven't done that in a little bit. Show Jerry back like 4 flats on a Cadillac. That's funny. Show Jerry's browser history. Dingers. Yep. Vinny Pasquantino. I'm just going to make up some time here. I'm betting on Vinny Pasquantino to hit a home run against Tristan McKenzie. 5 home runs in his last 2 starts, 6 in his last 3, I guess. Giving up some bombs in a friendly ballpark. No real wind to speak of in Cleveland, but it's going to be hot. So hopefully the ball is going to carry. I'm a Vinny Pasquantino enjoyer. He has hit a home run every other game, last 4 games, and didn't hit one last game. Hit a couple of balls hard though. I think he's 4 for 4 or something against what is he? No, he's 0 for 3. Never mind, that's somebody else. But yeah, pretty big number, like plus 450 for him, and I'm in. I like Tristan McKenzie's stuff. He's getting clobbered a little bit. Nelson Velasquez, that's a potential look. I prefer to lefty against McKenzie, but like his splits are pretty much the same, WOBA wise at least. So I don't mind Nelson Velasquez. Bobby Witt Jr. Somebody asked about. Yeah, that guy's really good at baseball. Josh Naylor is another guy I had written down. I think Seth Lugo is going to continue to be stingy home run wise, especially. So I preferred the Kansas City side of this, and yeah, I just went with Vinny Pasquantino. I think he's back. Sal Perez, yeah, that's an okay bet too. Jerry's here. You're live audio wise, by the way, Jerry. We had a little malfunction, but you can bring him in whenever you're ready. Sure. He sounds excited. There he is. My best friend in the whole world, White Sox hat and all. Do you have a bet on Royals Guardians?
Royals Guardians, Vinny Pasquantino.
That's my bet, buddy.
Fuck. I guess.
Yeah, it's my bet. You got anything to add? I say he's hitting the ball hard, basically.
Why is it? Wait.
Yep.
Why is it your bet?
It's our bet, I guess. It's a bet that I placed.
Okay. You're making it seem like you have like ownership over this bet.
No, that's not what I meant.
You said my bet.
Sound like that.
You should have said the bet that I also made, not my bet. You don't own the bet, buddy.
You haven't posted in Discord yet, so it's not official. So Zach Riley thinks you just crafted a massive.
Pick Nelson, Jerry. You know what? I should pick someone else because now the bet is just chalked. Especially since he said it's my bet, like he owns the freaking thing.
Anyway, Tyler Glasnow and the Dodgers, Jared Jones and the Pirates. Jerry and I both betting on. This is not a neither one of us have ownership of this bet, but the Pasquatch, Vinny Pasquantino. Jerry has ran out of Gabagool. That's a New York.
I'm not Italian. Jesus.
Anyway,
why does everybody think that?
I do not have a bet in the Dodgers Pirates game. Do you?
I want to bet Ohtani so bad just because his the scapegoat got the sentence and he got cleared, and Ohtani's probably gonna hit 3 home runs today. But I just don't think there's gonna be enough home runs in this game for. But who knows?
Yeah.
I did want to bet Otani though.
That's the vibe I got as well. Glasnow is really good. Jared Jones, I think, is also going to be really good. I don't see in that park. I don't really see. I don't see 5 home runs in this game, especially just the way the balls have been carrying all year. So that's a pass. Shohei, if you want to bet Shohei, use the Caesars boost or the DraftKings boost potentially. But yeah, I'm kind of out. Brewers, who's pitching for the Brewers? Koenig. And the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez. Christopher Sanchez is not allowing any home runs. Phillies getting a little hit with injuries right now, but Jared Koenig, what's this guy doing? Anything? Limit at bats. Oh, it's a bullpen day for the Brewers. That pen's not good. But I don't know. I don't have a bet here. Pick one of the Phillies that's good at hitting baseballs, though. It's not going to be a bad bet. Witness protection program. I know. We got to get him some lighting. Any bets for you here, buddy?
I think today's the day we finally see June Schwarber.
Ooh, I forgot about
I get it. I get it. Reese Hoskins' revenge narrative. He already got rid of that narrative. He hit his home run yesterday, didn't he? He hit a home run yesterday.
Yeah.
It's over. That's it. He did his part. Now, people are waiting. It's already 4 days into June. When is June Kyle Schwarber going to show up? Well, today he's going to show up. And I think he does it in the first at bat.
Ooh, okay. I don't mind that. Numbers probably not great, but I mean, June Kyle Schwarber last year was like almost an auto bet. 8 home runs. 8 home runs in the month of June last year.
I think it's the last 2 years,
Yeah.
last 3 years.
Historically,
like that.
just in June, something clicks with Kyle Schwarber and he hits the ball out of the park a lot more. So that's not a bad bet. Ryan Pepio and the Rays, Jesus Luzardo and the Marlins. I do have a bet here, and I'm not even going to let you go first. It is Jesus Sanchez Day, okay, guys? I do feel like this is a guy that I have a really good read on. I think I'm like 2 for 3 betting him this year. I think he's got 4 home runs on the season, and I think I've won money on 2 of them. And he's extremely streaky. Something about the swing mechanics, I think. When he is dialed in and hitting the ball 100+ out of the bat, he goes on a run and he hits a lot of home runs. He's hitting almost everything 100 miles an hour off the bat. Pepio is pretty solid, and I don't care. When I see this from Jesus Luzardo, I bet it, especially when it's plus. I bet it at plus 500 this morning. For some reason, it was going up. I think it was plus 530 last time I saw it. But yeah, pull the trigger. Whatever number you see for Jesus Sanchez, I am in on. Yandy Diaz is another guy I had written down. Jesus Luzardo also coming back. I guess this is what, second or third start, but yeah, Jesus Sanchez plus 530. I think. You got anything here?
What is your record on Jesus Sanchez this season? It's pretty good. I'll give you credit.
I think I don't remember if I've bet on him 3 times. I've won twice on him. I don't remember if I've bet on him a third and missed or not, but it's far above 50%. And the guy's only hit 4 home runs this year.
Okay. I don't have a bet in this game, but you and this guy have a weird connection going on. So,
have you ever had garage beer?
No.
Yeah, it was on sale at Meijer. Do you ever see beer on sale?
Yeah, it's usually on sale for a reason.
Yeah, it's fine. I was gonna ask you. Never mind. David Peterson and the Mets, who are terrible, by the way. Mets are the worst team in baseball. Trevor Williams and the Nationals, maybe the second worst team in baseball. I guess take out the Oakland A's, but no bet for me here. Pete Alonso is interesting, though. I think he's heating back up again. What do you think, buddy?
I hear the Mets, and I want to throw up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already a naturally depressed person, but when I hear the Mets, I get more depressed. It is a pathetic franchise. Ruined my childhood. Ruined my adulthood. I want nothing to do with this team. but for some reason, I have to support them for the rest of my life. It's what I chosen. You know, it's like my ex, constant disappointment. You know, but I kept going back. But then one day I did say no more. So will I do it with the Mets? I don't know. I did it with my ex. I could probably do it with the Mets. I'm over it at this point though.
Okay, so no bets.
You want me to bet on this team?
I'm just asking you if you are betting on this team.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
The team has no pulse. I can go on a rant. I can go on a long rant. We don't want to hear me ranting about the Mets. I'm going to say some very nasty things that I might regret tomorrow because I get very emotional about this team.
Okay, let's talk about Bailey Ober, Luis Heel. By the way, Luis Heel, if voting happened right now, he might be your Cy Young and your Rookie of the Year, American League. Crazy how good this kid has been. Shout out Easton. Easton's been high on this guy for what he was out last season. He was begging for 2-3 years ago for him to have a spot in the Yankees rotation when he was struggling. He's showing it. It'd be interesting to see what they do with his innings coming down the stretch. Because the only sticking point I think out of spring training was they didn't really think he could pitch the number of innings it takes coming off that Tommy John surgery. He's been really good, and I don't see 5 home runs in this game, so I am not playing the FanDuel boost for this one, even though the Yankees are maybe the best team in baseball. I don't know. Do you have a bet here? I do. I'm using a boost on another book for a different pick, but anything for you here, buddy?
I do not have a bet in this game. I just want to say one thing. The icing on the cake of this miserable season for me is going to be when the Phillies and the Yankees play each other in the World Series. It's going to be the worst year of baseball of my, and it's trending that way. It's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. It's going to be Yankees versus Phillies, and I don't know how the hell both teams can lose, but I will be rooting for it.
Okay. I used the the DraftKings boost. It's a plus 300 boost for me. Pick any guy to hit a home run, you get a plus 300 boost on it. I took Juan Soto. I think he's super dialed in. I think Bailey Ober is, even though he kind of is reverse splits, I think Judge was under plus 200. So even with the plus 300 boost, it's like, Aaron Judge is the best hitter I've ever seen. I'm feeling more and more confident about that every time I watch him play baseball. And I'm just going to take Juan Soto. I said Aaron Judge. I meant Juan Soto. Did I say Aaron Judge? I'm thinking Juan Soto with the boost up to plus 570 because that's a silly number. He's going to hit one out tonight. Short porch. Come on. Plus 570. $25 bet pays 167. That's the best bet on the card, I think, tonight. Volpe going yard. That's not a terrible look. But yeah, I just can't. I know Royce Lewis is back. I can't get there on anybody against Luis Heel. That's how good this kid has been. Any bets for you in this game?
No.
Oh my God, I got
bet the dude. Conrad. That's not a bad idea. Honestly, I should bet my misery. That's the worst case scenario for me. I might as well make some money out of it. And yes, Vinny, if these two, if Al Qaeda and the Taliban face off in a war, which is what this is heading for, I would probably root for maybe the Taliban, which would be the Phillies.
You ever had poison ivy?
Poison ivy? No, I live in the city. I live in New York City. I don't even know what poison ivy is.
It sucks, dude. I have some on my arm. I got some on both my arms. It's not fun. I don't.
How does that happen?
Ivy. Well, it's a plant, and if you touch it, some people don't get it. Like some people just aren't allergic to it. Some people get it so bad that like they have to go like to the hospital. I get it, but not that bad. And I've been cutting a lot of firewood last week or so, and there's these huge, like literally huge, massive, like rotten stumps that have been like buried back of my backyard since we bought the house. I'm finally taking care of them. Pretty sure there's poison ivy on them because I'm covered in it, my arms anyway. And I don't recommend poison ivy. Stop pitching it. Izzy, listen, leave me alone, okay? It's not fun. Don't get poison ivy if you can do anything about it.
Actually, you want to laugh?
Sure.
When I was getting divorced and I had to sell the house, there was poison ivy growing all over the front of the house. And guess what I did? I fucking left it there. I knew it was there the whole time too, and it was by the front door where it could touch your leg when you walk by. I left it there.
That's awesome. That is hilarious. That's Phillies Yankees is only plus 850 on FanDuel to be the World Series. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
That's gross. Vinny, I have bets. All right, I have my usual 4 Dinger Tuesday bets. One of my bets today, by the way, is off the wall bonkers.
Okay.
Probably stupid, but I'm doing it anyway.
Corbin Burns, Orioles, Trevor Williams, Blue Jays. Gunnar Henderson might hit one out just because that's a thing that he does all the time. I had Santander written down again. I think he might go back to back here, but I do not have a bet in this game.
This does not seem like a promo game.
Nah, I agree. Although, I mean, the Orioles might get 5 by themselves against Trevor Richards, right? I mean, he's not that good. Oh, it's a bullpen day. Oh, and the Blue Jays pen is not great. Orioles might hit 5 by themselves, to be honest with you. But I'm out. I don't like betting bullpen days. Max Fried, Braves. Cutter Crawford, Red Sox. I'll let you go first. I have a bet here. Probably not who you're thinking.
I do not have a bet here.
I'm on Adam Duvall. Back in Fenway tonight. You know, we'll see if he gets any love from that from the Fenway crowd. I don't know. I don't really care. The narrative played a little bit into this. He's hitting the ball hard right now, man, and he's that's just kind of it. I bet Adam Duvall. 1, 2, 3 of the last 4 baseballs, 102 mile an hour ground ball, 109 mile an hour fly ball that was an out. You kidding me? 109 mile an hour fly ball at 35 degrees. It was a fly out. That sucks. And 101 mile an hour fly ball. Hasn't hit a home run in since May 27th. And what I'm seeing in the logs, this is as due as it gets. Add in the fact that he's back in Fenway tonight. I'm taking Adam Duvall plus 450 or something. That number I thought was a little silly. Chris Flexen and the White Sox.
That's a good pick.
Robert making his comeback tonight off of the IL. Jerry's favorite team. He has the hat on. Shota Imanaga in the Cubs. Cubs are whatever, but Imanaga is elite. I heard somebody saying a bounce back start out of him. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah. The last outing wasn't as good, but he might be your Cy Young leader or front runner National League. So I'm not going to bet Lou Bob tonight. I know a lot of people are on a lot of Cubs against Flexen, and I'm fine with that. No bet for me here, but you could talk me into pretty much anybody on the Cubs lineup. What do you think?
Something's going on with the wind over there. Apparently, it's going to be a fantastic weather game, but I don't know how it works in Chicago because I've seen some games that are great on paper for weather, and then the wind starts swirling and things change during the game. There's just no way in hell I'm not betting on a belly bomb, though.
Yeah.
Last 4 games, he has 4 extra base hits. He looks dialed in right now. Just classic Bellinger. So, Chris Flexen sucks. I mean, this guy, I know he sucks because he was on the Mets at one point, and everybody that's on the Mets sucks. Yeah, even when they leave the Mets, they still suck. I'm becoming a Mets hater. It's bad right now. He went to Japan. He came back. He revitalized his career. Guess what? He's back to being terrible again. I would probably prefer a lefty versus him. I know you could literally name probably anybody on this Cubs roster right now up and down to try to justify for a home run. But right now, Bellinger, like I said, last 4 games, 4 extra base hits. Looks dialed in. He may be going on a power surge right now.
Easton, get your damn friends. Yeah. Bellinger is probably the play if I had to make one here. Although, I mean, if you tell me to bet Luis Robert Jr. against the Cy Young front runner, I'm going to do it because I love that man. But not tonight. First lefty, the White Sox see. I'm pulling the trigger on Luis Robert. I don't care what happens. I don't care what he's done at the plate. Don't care. Yeah, Ari, you might Nyrox and Ari might get banned in the chat if they're not careful. And those are Easton's buddies. No, appreciate you guys being here, but relax on Ellie. We're not to that game yet. Jack Flaherty and the Tigers. Who the hell's pitching for the Rangers? Dane Dunning. For the Rangers, I had Leody Taveras written down. I don't think Jack Flaherty is very good, although he's been given some length to this Tigers team. Leody Taveras is not a home run hitter per se, but I think he might hit one tonight. I didn't bet it, but I guess just what I'm thinking. What do you think?
We don't have a lot of great matchups today.
Yeah.
For I wasn't crazy about this matchup either.
Yeah, Dane Dunning.
Don't sleep on Jack Flaherty, man.
What's that?
Don't sleep on Jack Flaherty. At any given point, can go 8 innings of 2-hit ball. You know, he's.
You know what? I had a thought. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. All these pitchers that have been historically not even, this isn't even really Jack Flaherty. I think he pretty much is who he's always been. You know, that number 3 starter who can have some bad innings and have some really good ones. All these guys that all of a sudden out of nowhere have been below average their entire careers, and all of a sudden have like an ERA 3 and under this year. Like, you know, Patrick Corbin and I don't know who else. There's been so many. I'm blanking a little bit, but it's because they killed the balls. I just made that connection a couple days ago. It's like, no, these guys aren't really pitching that much better or any better at all. The ball's just not flying as much, so the numbers all look better. But whatever. No bet for me here either. Let's talk about Andre Payante. Did I say that right?
Someone mentioned Langford. Could you imagine if I was still chasing Wyatt Langford? And we're in June? This guy still hasn't hit the ball over the fence yet.
That's crazy.
In his career.
It's crazy.
He has 1 inside the park home run. And this kid has a tremendous amount of pop. I'm talking, he was tearing up the minor league. This was one of my favorite prospects coming into the big leagues. I don't know what the hell happened. At some point, he's gonna pop that cherry and he's gonna go on a run, but he still has yet to hit the ball over the fence.
Imanaga is a lefty, but he's a really good lefty. And I'm just not going to bet against him. You're right. Sorry. I made it sound like, yeah, whatever. Cardinals, Astros, Payante, Arrighetti. Nothing for me here, although I could definitely see Jordan going back to back. Anything for you, buddy?
No.
All right. Frankie Montas and the Reds, Ty Block and the Rockies. Ari and Nyrox, since you guys are asking like crazy about Ellie, I don't bet Ellie against lefties. Maybe I do think he's heating back up. I agree with you there. I don't bet him against lefties because he is much better from the left side against right-handed pitchers and has a lot more pop as a lefty as well. It is Coors Field, so it might not matter. He could definitely hit one out. Like I said, I do think he's heating back up, but not a bet for me tonight. I am betting on. Wait, you go first, Jerry, in case we're on the same guy.
Yeah, I was just gonna chime in because you will never ever see me bet Ellie De La Cruz to hit a home run versus a lefty. Just it won't happen. Irregardless, which is a word. I'm betting on a guy that has no home runs this season. None. 0. So my original thought was maybe Candelario back-to-back games, right? Had a great game, coming off a big game. But the guy that was in my head, it's going to be one of those things where, you know, I'm going to take a more logical approach. And then, sure enough, this guy hits his first home run of the season because I've been thinking about him all day. You know, I know, it's weird. I've been thinking about a guy all day. I'm sorry.
Not weird.
You ever heard of Jake Cave?
I was going to guess that. Yeah, I won. He helped me win $1,000 last season off a $10 bet. I like Jake Cave.
No home runs yet this season. This is going to be a weird game. The weather's going to be great. It's Coors Field. Who the hell knows, though? Because obviously they put the balls in a humidor in Colorado, which now we know that they put humidors in every stadium. That's a whole rabbit hole that we can go down. Frankie Montas is just susceptible to lefties. So you want to pick a lefty in this
Fair.
lineup. And if I have to, I think we could get to the bonus. I think we get to 5 home runs in this game. If all goes well. Obviously, you have to factor in the dimensions. Everybody thinks Colorado. We talk about it all the time. We sound like a broken record, but I don't give a shit. You think about Colorado, you're like, wow, it's a mile high city. The ball flies. Yeah, sure, but the dimensions of this ballpark are absolutely horrendous. But I'm gonna take a shot on the guy I've been thinking about all day, the man of my dreams, Jake Cave.
Last season I hit on I think that was Jason Dominguez, Jake Cave, and somebody else. And it was Jake Cave's like second or third home run on the year, and I didn't even realize that. And people were like, Jake Cave, what the hell? And then he hit one out against a position player on the mound. I won like $1,200 off a $10 bet. That was cool. But yeah, I mean, Jake Cave can absolutely hit one out. He doesn't do it very often. But like you said, Frankie Montas on the mound. It's going to be hot in Colorado, so that ball is going to fly. I'm on the chalk here, kind of. Ryan McMahon. I think he's locked in. Some trade discussions coming up today around him. I don't know if I like that or not. I did have Luke Maley written down for whatever that's worth, and also I had Tyler Stevenson written down because I saw a couple of those mentioned. Charlie Blackmon. Yeah. It could be Charlie Blackmon. It could be Ryan McMahon. Honestly, Nolan Jones, not a bad look. Jake Cave. Any of these lefties here on this Rockies lineup, multiple of them could hit one out tonight. Absolutely. Padres Angels. It's Patrick Sandoval for the Angels, and it's who the hell is this guy? Adam Mazur for the Padres. I believe he's making his debut, 23 years old. I don't know if he's going to be, I think he's a starter, right? I don't know. I've
never heard of this
written
kid.
down. I also had Manny Machado written down. No bet for me here. Sandoval is historically a guy that keeps the ball in the park. Last 3 starts hasn't been the case, but no idea what to make of this rookie going for the Padres. But Ha-Seong Kim or Manny Machado or even Tatis if you wanted to. I think they're all alive. What do you think, bud?
It's going to be somebody weird, somebody we haven't heard about in a while. It's probably going to be Willie Calhoun. But
okay,
that's not betting advice. That's not something I'm going to bet. But when you see Willie Calhoun's name pop up later in the MLB home runs or whatever thing you use to track your home runs, the Discord bot, when you see it later, just know I told you so. But don't bet it. This is not financial advice.
Okay, you reminded me I got to turn those bots back on. I think they've been broken for a couple of days. I'll turn them on right now before I forget. There we go.
You just remembered that now?
Yep. George Kirby, Mariners, Mitch Spence in the Oakland for now Athletics. I'm out. It's in Oakland.
Yeah, no.
Cool.
I mean,
yep.
God bless the Oakland A's.
True.
These guys are just shocking the world, huh?
Yeah, winning some games.
They still
Profar's not a
suck.
bad look.
You cut me off again? What?
Yeah, I've seen Profar set like literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times on our screen. Profar is mentioned. We haven't addressed it yet. It's not a bad look, especially at the number. So I felt like that was worth interrupting you. Chat's blown up about jokes and Profar.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I really don't care about this game though.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, Ha-Seong Kim, you could definitely talk me into that. If I had to bet one guy in that game, what's the number, Corn? That is who jumped out at me, Kim and Machado. But I didn't want to really bet against Sandoval. Kyle Harrison and Giants, Blake Walston, is that a real thing? And the Diamondbacks, I almost bet Randall Grichuk. That's kind of interesting, but I have no bet here either.
Why didn't you bet it?
Because I had 4. I actually had 5. I have 5 total home run bets tonight, and I liked them all better than Randall Grichuk. So biggest exposure for me on a Dinger Tuesday, maybe all year. I got 5, 4 on FanDuel, 1 with the DK boost. Plus 870 for Kim. That's a hell of a number. Yeah, that's a hell of a number. That's a solid bet, I think. Royce Lewis. I'm not betting Royce Lewis. because Luis Hill is really good. You got anything in this last game, bud?
I just want to see Royce Lewis stay healthy, man.
Yeah.
He's such a good player, so much potential. The guy cannot stay healthy. I mean, what did he do? He had a home run, his first at bat of the season, and he got injured.
Something like that. Anything in Giants D-backs, bud?
No.
Man, our shows are getting shorter and shorter. I don't know.
You how many Dinger Tuesday picks did you have?
I have 4 on FanDuel and 1 on DraftKings with a plus 300 boost.
Okay.
You want me to recap those while you gather your thoughts?
I mean, what's there to gather? I have 4 Dinger Tuesday picks, and one of them is Jay Cave. Unbelievable. What I don't know what I'm thinking, but it could work out.
Could happen.
Who knows? You want me to recap or you want to go?
I can go. 4 I am on FanDuel. Jesus Sanchez plus 520. Oh, Easton's got it up there for you. Vinny Pascantino plus 450. Adam Duvall plus 420. Ryan McMahon plus 350. I'm also on Juan Soto straight on DraftKings with the plus 300 surge or whatever they're calling it, up to like plus 520 or 530 or something like that. I did parlay the 4 on FanDuel. $10 to win $8,000. That'd be cool. Round robin it if you want. I'm not. Guy Luis Hill. Yeah, that's what we said earlier. That's what I said earlier. As the voting happened right now, Luis Hill is probably your Rookie of the Year and Cy Young in the American League. It's crazy. Yelich. I'm not on Yelich tonight. It's lefty against Sanchez. Sanchez is very stingy on home runs. I think the numbers are maybe good or something, but I'm out on Yelich personally. He can hit one out though.
There is not a chance I would bet I don't want to jinx it. Sanchez has been unbelievable as far as inducing ground balls this season. It has been absurd. I mean, 3 games ago, he faced the Nationals. That entire start, they had 3 balls hit in the air. I think he induced 15 ground balls. He gave up, I think it was 7 or 8 hits. He gave up a few hits, but this guy is the anti-Dinger Tuesday. So, but I did make a bet on this game. I think I cut you off. I don't know if you finished recapping your picks.
Oh, yeah, I'm done recapping. Christopher Sanchez, lefties have a 188 WOBA against him. That's crazy. That is crazy. Go ahead. Whatever you were going to do, you can do it.
For that reason, it was hard for me to bet on Schwarber because of the fact that Milwaukee's probably not going to hit a home run today.
Yeah.
And obviously, we try to bet these for the promos. But Kyle Schwarber's probably going to hit a home run. I'm probably going to win that bet anyway. So the reward money, it is what it is. And obviously, you like Bryce Harper at home. He loves hitting home runs. He loves hitting the ball hard at home. So the Phillies could hit a few home runs in this game by themselves and get you some bonus money. I am on Pasquantino. I didn't know that you were on him, which kind of sucks.
Tough for you.
Just ruined my whole day. Yeah, it's tough, man. I wish I could have changed the pick, but I couldn't. That's my fault for not paying attention. But that's all good, because you know what?
What?
There's a different smell in the air, and it's not my ass.
Sure.
Something is different about the atmosphere. And I think today's going to be a good day. Cody Bellinger, belly bomb. Chicago has apparently, I say this, what I'm reading, that there's great weather. I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not a weatherman. But apparently it's going to be great weather for a home run, for potential home runs anyway. Crosstown rivalry, obviously. And I bet on Jake Cave to hit his first home run of the season. If he does hit a home run today, I am going to look like a genius. If he does not hit a home run and he gets pinch hit for after 2 at-bats, I'm going to look like an absolute asshole. But guess what, Eli? I don't care about looking like an asshole because I do it often. I'm numb to it at this point.
Cool. I think that's a show. Look up what Scotty Scheffler is golfing this week, right? Let's see what his number is. I think it is near.
You got a man crush on this guy.
I mean, he's unbelievable. Plus 360 for Scotty Scheffler. We are nearing the territory where it's maybe just not an auto bet after the whole cop thing happened and he had a kid in the same week. Hasn't looked quite as good, but I mean, plus 360, that's a solid. He's going to win more than every one out of every 3 tournaments he plays in right now still. So I just might bet Scotty Scheffler and just skip all the whole PGA research, honestly, because it kind of feels like a waste of money. But yeah, I think that's the show, guys. Jerry White Sox fan? Nah, he's a Mets fan. He just likes the hat. Hey, hit the like button.
You know what?
Yep, you can respond. That's Easton's friend, Ari. You can be mean to him, actually. Easton gave us permission.
As of this season, the Mets aren't showing me nothing.
Okay.
So for the rest of the season, I'm just an anti-Yankee fan.
Okay. Sure.
So that's who I'm rooting for.
Still going to wear the White Sox hat.
Yes.
Okay. We're back Friday, 5:30 on these channels. Hit the like button on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe. We're almost to 800 subscribers. I would love to hit 1,000 sometime in the next week or two. That'd be cool as hell, honestly. Appreciate you guys.
Do we get a plaque for that?
Oh, real quick. I did do a $5 off your first month in the Discord. Code DONGS64, DONGS64. We'll get you $5 off your first month. heavyhittermedia.net/Discord. That expires in 42 minutes. 42 minutes. Rangers game, no bets, basically. We didn't skip it. We just flew through it because we didn't have a bet. It was Dane Dunning. Appreciate you guys. See you later. Be nice to each other.